Out of bounds at his 7-yard line.
One guarantee I can absolutely make is that all week in preparation, the coach kept telling his team, we're on the road, don't do anything to bring the crowd into it, and that's exactly what they just did. A bad return, and now the home team crowd, they are fired up.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing is Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
And they'll accept that penalty.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Ridley.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to set up shop at the
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Stroud going to throw right away. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
John Mechie was the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down for Houston. Now Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
South.
Now Stroud. This one caught by Mechie. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. Catch made. That's Woods. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Stroud to throw. That's taken in. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Why, Tony?
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And he will take this one across into the end zone. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field. First and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll get about 2. That's Henry Toto on the tackle. On play action, here's Jackson. He keeps it himself. Jackson so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up at the end. Here's Henry. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Henry Toto on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and
he'll take it on in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, it's Stroud. That's caught downfield by Mechie. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Why, Tony? Look at hot.
Back to throw, Stroud. Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Throwing is Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Play action now. Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. A give right up the middle to Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. He'll go again here with Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Stroud to throw here on first and that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. Second half and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Here's Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A second down throw for Stroud. He completes this one to Mechie. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll lead to a second down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That is caught. What a throw. John Mechie. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Jackson. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, middle. Go ahead.
On first and 10, Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down. They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Going to go right back to Henry. And a minimal gain there, down to the 20. Second down and 8. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a third down and 4. They'll drop to throw. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And this offensive line, creating running space, he'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? This is Henry.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. This is 1st and 10.
All right. Robin. Look at hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Looking downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
All right. Hey, uno. Why Tony? Look the hot. 19 Texas. 9.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, south. Hey, uno. Hey, uno Mars.
To throw, it's Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll run it with Henry. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. More play.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. The veteran Robert Woods goes back to return. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has it all teed up, and he's going to do the honors as we're off in Baltimore. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he doesn't get very far on the return, just beyond the 5-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, report. Hey, Ozzy.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He lets one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Slot receiver headed left. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 6 yards. That's going to set up 3rd and goal.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Henry, and he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They're going a little pop pass here, sweeping across. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
First and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid pickup of 9 yards, and that brings us to the end of our first quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. Running once more with Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Into a crowd and, intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Alpha, sit up! Sit up!
The drive begins with Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Middle. Ready, shot.
From the gun, Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
No, we change it.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens with 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. That's completed right side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, Henry. Oh, he trucked that defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Another run for Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 34. Bails out of the pocket quick. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Trying down the middle with Henry. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Touchdown, Baltimore. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
13. Hey, middle.
Lamar back to throw. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
One play in, and this drive is already in the enemy territory.
Go ahead. Ready. Right shot.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back now, pressure on its way. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 2. He's got Andrews. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
This is ahead for about 5. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Henry's going to try to pick it up. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. No gain on the play, and they have to come up with 7 yards now on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, Henry. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one hits the ground incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. That one was on their defense. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, Jackson. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Hey, report. Listen on. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Cut.
Throwing again is Lamar. Caught by Flowers. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Forced out to his right. Throwing all the way to the end zone. Big gain downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Lamar now from the gun. That one's incomplete over the middle. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. Blitz coming here. Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Jackson throwing here. He's on the move. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You change it. Middle.
Jackson's going to throw again. Completed to Flowers. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Ready shot. No, we changed it.
Lamar throwing again. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
You at 13.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led?
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. Cordero Patterson now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing to start this game. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields escapes the pocket. He's contained at the line for no gain. Justin Matabike making that stop. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, son.
Play action, Fields. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go. Angel. Chip clear. Jump. Right.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Chased out to his right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ozzy. Sit up.
They run it with King Henry. Has some space inside the 15. And he has it all the way down to the 8. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down throw for Fields. Getting out to his left. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. Offense up to the line fast. Off play action, it's Fields. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to the bank in just a moment. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here.
Let's go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers take a second quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers at a considerable return onto the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd down and 10. Fields on the move, headed right. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens can't add much to that interception as the return stopped at the 5.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens with 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Play action, here's Jackson. Aguilar with the grab. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going with King Henry here, and he's brought down for a loss. The Steelers calling their 1st time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Throw complete to Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Shotgun snap to Fields. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
Flush down out to his left. He can run it. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes again. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Dicker connects there. And that'll push their lead to 4. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lamar now from the gun. He finds Aguilar. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, middle.
Play fake, Jackson. He puts some juice on it. This is brought in at the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now a run with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2.
Yo.
Jackson's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Play action, Fields. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Fields on 1st down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
1st down throw for Fields. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. That's taken in by Henry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It may have started off so small, but then he squirmed right through that initial traffic to find a lot more space to gash him. As far as shuffle passes go, Kate, the results don't get too much better than that.
And they had that one contained right at the line. There on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi. 2nd and 10 now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. A give to Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jackson looking to throw. Oh, he nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Forced out to his right. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. First throw for the backup now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Once more, it's Wilson. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense up to the line fast.
36 power.
1st down, here's Russ. Rolling left, buying some time. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers losing by 9. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
14, run it.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens take possession.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go, here in Baltimore. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Middle.
Play action now. Jackson.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
And he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot.
On first and 10, Jackson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Third and long for Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. Middle. You. Report. Get hot.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. Flowers with the catch. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Jackson looking to throw. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion is Hill.
21G.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. Oh, the defense snuffed that one out. He'll lose yardage. Mark him back at the 3.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Hill brought in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a
3rd and 2. Tungo Vailoa. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the lines of game, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
In motion, it's Waddle. A play fake. Now, 2 at a throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tungo Bailoa. That's going to be caught. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. Open space inside the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Eskridge now to return it. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Here's Tua now on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Showing off 7 yards on that one. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the gun, Tungo Bailoa. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Let's go. Hey, 21 TS.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
From the pistol, here's Achane. He slams it in there, and he is in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up here, first and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action, it's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. In motion, it's Waddle. On the handoff, this is Achane. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. From the gun, here's Tua. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens will up the lead to 5. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, Malik Washington. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
44.
In motion, it's Waddle. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Once again, it's Achane. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Miami.
Ready.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Looking underneath for Achane. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
Ready?
1st and 10.
180.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. Here's 2nd and 6.
Right shot. Go right here. Ready. Right shot. Sit up.
Now, Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. That is brought in. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. From the gun, Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Back to throw, Jackson. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. But he'll gather it back in. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
All right, fellas, listen up.
In motion, it's Waddle. Now it's Achane. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. He'll get this out wide. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua now on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Hill. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. In motion, it's Waddle. throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Here comes second down.
Go ahead.
In motion, it's Waddle. Play action. Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Third and long. Here's Tua. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. Going up top. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Pistol formation with Jackson. Bought all the time he could, but he finally is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Now the first carry for King Henry. Space to run inside the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Short kick taken just inside the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Now Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Baltimore.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
In motion comes Walker.
60 back, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
They'll look to throw. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains, so 3rd down is not so daunting.
To the tight end, Likely. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will score. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. To the air one more time with Jackson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Raven first down. Jackson up top again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Go. Sit hot. Go.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll come to the line. 2nd and 2. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he's in.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
From the gun, Jackson. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
13.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. 3rd and short, Jackson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue.
And he's into the end zone.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Very short kick, taken past the 20. good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Play action now. Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset, because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, this kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Now Jackson on the move. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Second down, Jackson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Third and long. Jackson looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but If they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Now Jackson on 4th down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake, it's a sack. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Now, Jackson. To the goal line and in. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. His kick is good. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Aguilar able to make the catch. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. Jackson now. There he goes again.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he will get into the end zone.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Back to throw, Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now 2nd and inches. Here's Henry. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Here's 1st down. Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
To throw is Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Open man, that's Flowers. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
All right, so sometimes as a coach, Mike, you just got to step in and take over. And I think in this case, you're going to look at your quarterback and say, I don't care how open that guy looks. If that defender's on that half the field, throw it to the other. The 2nd time he has picked you off, and I guarantee the only thing on his mind right now is getting a 3rd.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Jackson. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
A little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. Well, they're going to take him down. Not sure that made a whole lot of sense to try on third down. But now it's fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Try